Trump has concluded his third week as president, and most of us need an emotional, mental, and every other way break. This is 3 weeks of what is expected to be 6 weeks of a complete blitzkrieg on everything we know about our country to be true. We are several pages deep to the Nazi playbook. We are 4 chapters in on Project 2025. And at the rate they are going, even Trump yesterday hinted that Elon's next target would be the Pentagon systems. Because what you really, really want is a bunch of prepubescent boys having control of the things that go boom. It's not going to get better. And people lying to you that it's going to get better. I saw this morning there was an ad for some New Jersey politician, and just his promise was like, vote for me, I'm gonna lower taxes. Are we still telling this lie? Like, with all that's going on, you think that this is vote for the politician who's like, you know what, we're gonna be fucked, but at least I'll get up to the mic and be honest with you. That's the politician you should vote for. Everything's fine, I'm gonna reduce taxes, your life's gonna be magical. There are going to be so many things that you're going to ask, like, how can he do that? Frankly, the fact that we didn't rewrite all our rules after Trump's last presidency to just, like, factor in how would a deranged, 4-year-old who's been hyped up on all the sugar by his uncle, wielding a machete, how would he break this rule? Could Trump break this rule? And let's not be ashamed of all future law writing it in such a way that, like, dear ChatGPT, how would Trump get around this? People keep on asking, like, how can Trump do that? Because Trump doesn't give a shit about the rules. Oh, well, we're gonna sue Trump. Trump's probably more comfortable in courtrooms than in locker rooms staring at other men's junk in admiration and wonder because he's never seen anything that large. Is that like an arm? I don't understand. Trumpy has 2 belly buttons. One's in, one's out. Yesterday, Trump fired people from the Kennedy Center, which probably will be the Trump Center soon. And people are like, how can he do that? It's publicly funded. Well, because technically the president appoints the board members, and if he appoints them, I guess he can fire them, which is what he did. And then instead of appointing somebody else with, like, taste or talent, he appointed himself. No president in the history of ever has thought, like, geez, I really got a whole lot of free time on my hands. You know what I'd want to do, on top of being the leader of the free world, is manage the Kennedy Center. But I guess we should be thrilled that Trump has free time on his hands. What with Elon running the country and all. Did you hear Trump's press conference yesterday where he tried to explain what Elon was doing? And it was worse than when our elected officials were trying to understand AI in that hearing the other month. So AI is like having a girlfriend with a robotic voice. It's a lot. And there's only going to be more. And if people like RFK Jr. actually get confirmed, there's going to be so much more. You cannot escape this. We are all going to have to go through this together. The good news is we are all going to have to go through this together. Nobody, minus a couple 1%ers, is going to be spared. It is okay to turn the news off for a day. I promise you it'll be just as bad tomorrow. It is okay to practice self-care. An extra bubble bath, a cuddle, whatever it takes. No, you're not crazy to feel the feelings you're feeling. We are all scared, sad, depressed, terrified, and you should, on a daily basis during the Trump administration, experience at least 88 to 116 different emotions within a 10-minute span. Do what you can to protect yourself. You cannot bury your head in the sand for this one. You need to build community. It's the only way we're going to survive. Resources are going to become thin. There's going to be a struggle for everything. Community helps make that easier. This American individualism shit, get over it. You are no better or no worse than anybody else. Now go find people to commune with. And when you do, don't be an asshole. Seriously, you're no better than anybody else. But try in your day to schedule a little me time. A little, like, okay, this is what I can handle today time. We are 3 weeks in, and it really does feel like 40 years. In COVID, I didn't feel like I aged because, like, certain things just didn't whatever. In the last 3 years, I feel 3 weeks. In the last 3 weeks, I feel significantly older. Like, I'd really like my, retirement and, oh, right, there is no retirement. I would like a break. I would like a break. Try to build community online or in person. My Patreon is free. I set up some chat groups where it's just giving people a place to talk. There's an entire chat devoted to happy things, which is just the small, stupid stuff. Like yesterday, I went on a walk and saw more Canadian geese in one spot than I'd ever seen before. That was it. But a moment for, like, not Trump, not the world is ending kind of stuff. Build time in your day to build community, but also build time in your day to check in with yourself. Now more than ever, it's going to be important that you do. But especially in the next 3 weeks, it's going to be like the worst of what's to come. The rest will then settle in and we'll figure out how it's going to go. But the next 3 weeks are going to be shock and awe. Take care of yourselves, but work to build community. You're really, really, really going to need community in the coming years.